The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Thuram. Now it's Beckham.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out towards the flank. Passes short and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's ruffled a few feathers. Tries a shot! And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, super find. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Thuram can be a real threat inside the box. And it's Hazard. Great ball if he can get there. Brilliantly cut out. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Roberto Carlos hangs, climbs up big. And it's Hazard. Knocks it out wide. Nice sequence of passes, this. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He is through here. Oh, that's nice. Barella thinks about... Decent chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. Araujo gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. That looks a good cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Nuno Mendes. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Makaleli. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Vieira. Now it's Tura. Well, that looks a decent ball. Might be done. Can he finish? And it's a goal! First blood drawn. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kusanov. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Barella. Bale. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Beckham. And Araujo. Makaleli. Araujo. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Kusanov. And they've switched it over to the other side. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
A quick reminder today that
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Lexington really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played out wide. Bellingham. Vieira hurtling down that right flank. And it's been played through. And he's onside. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kusanov, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free.
Well, that's poorly judged. 0 targets in the box, 0 likelihood of a conversion.
And that's definitely not his best. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot. They've scored. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Araujo, over to the left. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos, and he lines up a cross. They want to be quick to recover this. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Vieira. He's in a great position here. Good pressure, determined, intense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Lexington clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira tries to play it through. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Barella.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that interception was most necessary.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ball's played through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Bale.
There will be 1 minute.
Chooses. He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
And now,
Vieira, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Featuring our guest performance.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get up.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Ronaldinho. Davids. He is just caressing the ball. Messi. Oh, delightful ball. It's Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And that's been well dealt with. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pele! And the ball's come loose here. He's found the way through. Ball driven towards the far post. Cleared without complication. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele. Ronaldinho. And this is Pele! Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Chance! And that has been clubbed away. Vieira. So we're still where we started right now. McTominay. Araujo. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
To Beckham. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a cute ball. Maradona. Messi. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a good run down the right. Maradona. Now it's Pele. Vieira was in no mood for any of that. Thuram. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Very nicely done. And it's Vieira. Now Davids. No, he's not getting his way this time. Distributed tidily. And that's definitely not his best. McTominay. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that has found him in acres of space. He has found the way through. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Araujo. Vieira. Pele. Here's Cannavaro. Pele. Back into the middle. And it's Davids. Ronaldinho. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but... And a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Pele. Now Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
5 minutes till the break. And that's aimed into the middle. Gullit deals with that comfortably. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Carlos. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Baggio. Ronaldinho. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's an early cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
Just a quick
brings.
announcement, and an exciting one too.
No goals at
We're
this
about to
stage, but
announce
certainly
today's
not devoid of
lottery
action.
number. Please
It
watch
is
the screen
0-0
if you
here
have a ticket.
at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Check claims it, and the danger passes. And it's Baggio. No, that's been intercepted. Araujo. Beckham. Can he get it through? Eto'o. That is lovely. Now, can they get him away? Beckham. Davids. Baggio proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and that is expertly dealt with. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Takes the shot! Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Here comes the cross. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. David's really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do it, so
It's Maradona! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Messi applies the finish! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And claimed it back swiftly. It'll be a throw-in. Pull it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, now here's an interesting match-up. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Bale going full tilt down the left. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Spread it left. Bale has it out wide and in space. Leicester tries to clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Ireland. Number 90, Baggio. Number 11, Ronaldinho. Number 86.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Coming on the field, number 50.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Number 9.
Aims beyond the defence.
Number 23.
It's a good-looking delivery. Shoots! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Some good work on the right flank here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
1-0 as we head towards the end. And here's Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, super ball! Swept in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can he find a finish? And he's gone backward here. Played out to the right. And he's whipped it across. Cristiano Ronaldo! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
The less said about that pass, the better.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ireland really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Looking for a runner. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the keeper's given it away. Shifted it to the flank. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Vieri. Hazard.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Hazard. Olise. Pelé. Messi. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Deftly away. And smartly reclaimed. Lovely pass, but can he get there? All the way back. And here's the chance to counter. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Quarter of an hour played.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
It's a throw-in. And it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his...
Mbappe! Goal! Sao Paulo! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Kylian Mbappe.
Sao Paulo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Good play on the left-hand side here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Araujo. Tepe are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. It's gone out for a throw-in. That could spell trouble. Araujo tries to clear. Strokes it back. Pelé. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Looking to play him in. And this is Pelé. And that was very necessary. Cannavaro. Now he's off and running. And it's Nedved. That's Vieira. And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Oh, great feat, that.
Good chance here! Well read, nice interception. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Could move up a gear here. Hazard. He's got away. All driven towards the far post. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Hazard, and he's in on goal. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Can he get it through? Mbappe! He's got space in the area! Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Nedved. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station. Substitution on the field, number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
The second half gets underway.
Number 13,
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Number 24, Son Heung-min.
Produces a cross.
Number 18, Park Ji-sung.
Goods to pay. Different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Schmeichel punts it upfield. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Decent chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Son Heung-min. Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity.
And he shoots! And he hits the net! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vieri.
Gustepe really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Sao Paulo with the corner, they're first. Thuram with the clearance. Gustepe have the chance to go the other way. Eto'o shapes to shoot! Gustepe perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump cards. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Davids. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Substitutions taking place.
Park Ji-sung carries the ball down the right. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Koller. Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gears here.
Gustepe really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Nedved. And it's Eto'o. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's in plenty of space here. Umbat, and a chance! Well now, oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution.
now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Maradona. Pelé. Shot a goal!
Sao Paulo really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Pelé. He's picked his way through. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. It's Maradona! Oh, a very decent attempt. Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's found a way through.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Nagatomo. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Nagatomo. Time added on 4 minutes. Ledjed. And he cuts out the supply. And that will be the final act. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Giuseppe just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, the stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Stood up well to him there. Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer. This is the time you need that pace.
Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he finish? He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get it through? He's through, now is he in? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vieira. Looking for options for movement, and there's green grass ahead of him. And he's onside. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ronaldinho, and now the breakaway. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckham.
Lexington are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Beckham gets into some space. Oh, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Rummenigge. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Here's Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. It's Ronaldinho. Beckham. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Ronaldinho. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Thuram. Threads one in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
"15 minutes till half-time. And it's Davids. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu. Pelé.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Beckham. That is a brilliant interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Good read, needed to be. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Quality ball. Pelé. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
En el marcador se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more.
Lexington can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Eto'o. And this is Ronaldo. And he's chosen to go back. Now it's Bale. Hazard could try cutting inside here.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he cuts out the supply. Beckham. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Picked out brilliantly. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good ball, good take. And the shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rummenigge. Rivaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foot in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great ball, and he's in here, and he's in on goal. Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. Back to within one. Interesting. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale puts them... Terrific header! He has done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This has been... Goes for a shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's just beyond his reach. Played out wide, and it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Passes short and sharp. Passing is crisp and sharp. Back into the middle. Shot could be on. He takes a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
El dorsal 2 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14.
David, if we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Pele ploughing through them. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Oh, that's a key interception. And they can counter here. And it's Hazard. And he's worked it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Rivaldo. Cleared without complication. And the referee brings it to a close. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being...
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. And that pass isn't the best. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's Vieira. Swung over.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Ernest. Vieira. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And the return pass. McTominay promptly onto that, and that is that. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's been caught napping. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. He's got away. Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Great ball if he can get there. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? This is Iniesta. Plays it. It's a mighty effort! Goal! And Palmeiras score first! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Out to the right. Played in. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Probing pass. And he cuts out the supply. McTominay.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Adriano is onto it in a flash. Now it's Thuram. Out to the left it goes. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
Played in with purpose. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Jordi Alba. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Beckham. Ball driven for... Up he goes! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Phoenix Rising really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Palmeiras trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that's aimed into the middle. And that should get the job done. It's a throw-in. Iniesta, Costa Curta, aimed in towards, climbs up big!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Hermes.
Phoenix Rising truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That has been cut short. 5 minutes till the break. Played out to the right. Beckham hurtling down that right flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hermes. Jordi Alba. He's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substituição.
And we're off again.
Phoenix Rising really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Vieira. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. Hermes. And he's intervened well there. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries a shot! Vieira. And a chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hermes. Van Dijk. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, nicely intercepted. Araujo. Now, can they get him away? Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. And he was alert to it. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here. Shoots! He scores! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Palmeiras are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vieira. Osimhen. Hernes. Passing is crisp and sharp. They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
It's their second corner of the game.
Camisa 9, camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 99.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
26.
And now they can spring out of defence. Over to the left.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa
Xavi.
11.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played out wide. Davids.
Camisa 20.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Van Dijk. Pinches it off him. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Might be... And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Palmeiras find a position of real strength now. Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played. And here's Osimhen.
Phoenix Rising really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up.
Real chance! He has done it! They're back within reach! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So is this the start of a comeback? Hazard touches it back, and he's worked it through. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. So, third corner of the game.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 99. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador
Decent
camisa
chance.
13. Foram indicados 4 minutos.
Oh,
de
he's been
acréscimo.
caught napping. Looks across and plays it in. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Deep into injury time! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Basho crosses. Nedved. And that's it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your reflections then, Jim?
Phoenix Rising never quite got to grips with this game, Peter.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Pressing high and with purpose. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, well measured. And he's on his way! And he's being shifted off it. On! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Dembele, and he plays one through. Van Dijk, and claimed it back swiftly. And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Quality ball.
Phoenix Rising are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Played in deep. Chroń deals with that nice and simple. Bellingham. Dembele has created one goal already, and it's been played through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Out for a throw. Bellingham. Davids. Rodri. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Oh, smashing header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Osimhen is offering a wry smile there.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. McTominay. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. The ball's gone astray. Dembele. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. McTominay. And they win it back again. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Owen.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, that was vital. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Beckham. Davids. Beckham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Dembele. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And there is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Phoenix Rising really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter.
Please make sure
the boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Nicely shaped ball, and he's in on goal! Oh no, this does not look good! Rodri. Brahim Diaz is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That's a shade optimistic. Davids. Roberto Carlos.
Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Roberto Carlos. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rodri. Brahim Diaz. And this is Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Brahim Diaz! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, they've got it again. Davids, that's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot at goal! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. And they are pulling clear here. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Rodri. Owen. He's in. Brahim Diaz is on his own. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Czech looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his...
Brahim Diaz! Beckham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Has a shot! No, that's just wide.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Araujo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Owen. Oh, he's put... Owen! Oh, impressive strike.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Beckham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he spark a counter here? And there's green grass ahead of him. Good take, and is he in? He's through, now is he in? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Brahim Diaz. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. In with the challenge. McTominay defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pedri. Owen. Now who's going to be first to this? Bit of an appeal. Kelly! And he steered it beyond the post.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Over to the left. Great vision. It's played through for him. That is a brilliant interception. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Owen, that's an imaginative pass. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Passes short and sharp. Hit into a header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
3 minutes added time.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's picked his way through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Brahim Diaz! Oh, denied at the last. Now that's well seen too. Back into the middle. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.